YouTube, hello. We are back today playing more Pokemon Evolved. This is, of course, the Pokemon Romhack that expands Pokemon evolutionary lines past their final stage. So, of course, instead of Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, and with Blastoise being the last stage in Squirtle's evolution, now there are additional forms after that. We've seen a lot of very cool concepts, some scary ones, and this has been a really cool ROM hack. I highly recommend it, and we're gonna play more of it today. So YouTube, remember to do those things that YouTube likes for you to do. Remember, you can come hang out with us on Discord, and the next time I see you, we're playing Pokemon Evolved. Bye bye. Hey, we're back. YouTube, you missed me being confused about whether or not we had done the Cinnabar Mansion already, and I had forgotten. We didn't, by the way. I had to check. So what I wanted to do to kick off today was we need to evolve more Pokemon. We did a bunch yesterday, or not yesterday, last week. We got Relic, which is where I killed Rhyhorn by being mean to it. Nightmare. We have Choking. We got Licolato. 4 toys. I think this is one more form after it. And then Obamachulk. So I wanted to evolve more guys. Because I think like this guy's done. This is the last stage. That one fucking is so cool though. The Rapidash emote or emote. Evo. That kicks a lot of ass. I think this one has another form afterward. I don't know. I have to look too. But we're doing a fire type gym. And unfortunately, our water type is part steel, which is going to make us a little less effective. But also, like I said, we've got all this shit we've not even touched. In here. We've got all this shit we've not even touched. Stuff we need to evolve. I've got my Ghastly with the terrible name. You know, like we gotta do some evolving stuff. So I'm gonna grab, that seems like a good shout. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna put, I like Choking. Weezing is a Pokemon that I've always liked. Like, even since, like, he was on the show. Alright, you're fully evolved, so we can just put you over here. Trying to, like, keep my fucking boxes in order. I can't wait for the game to, like, be rude to me about, organizing my boxes. We got Magikarp. I mean, we kind of see where the Gyarados line is headed, and it's not, like, super interesting to me. I might grab this and see what we get from here. We don't want to go too, I think 65 was as far as we wanted to go for leveling purposes. So I'm gonna just, like, move. All I'm doing is moving guys around. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Let's do that, and then let's see if we can fish up anything interesting, and then we'll do some evolving. Because I think, I want to say that Missing No is in this, and there's a way to catch Missing No around here. Okay, that's Kingdra. Oh, right, Kingdra and my level 5 Pokemon. Right. Sick. I have nothing for... No, I Firestar. Go, Firestar. Sorry, I'm throwing you into this. This is probably bad. The bad news is bad. All right. Should I try and catch that? I kind of want the whole line. I'd rather start with Horsey. You know, and see everything. I guess I could use my other rod. Oh no, is this gonna go forever? Okay, I'm seeing the holes in my plan now. Right, because I never got the good rod. Because the good rod, you have to go, like, the other way. Like, down the dockside route. And, I honestly, I don't really do that. When I play through these games, I usually just go, like, I take the bike path to Fuchsia, and then I don't fuck with that side of the map really. So yeah, I think if you like surf up and down here, you have to remember I'm relying on I don't have a walkthrough or anything, so like I know that Missing No is in this game. And I also vaguely recall that to catch Missing No in the original release, it was a glitch. Okay, cool. You're gonna just go ahead and you're gonna kill this thing or what? Okay. Maybe I shouldn't lead with fucking Ammonite. That might have been an error on my part. Let's just put Firestar in front. Okay. But like, yeah, so the original schoolyard rumor, which this was like, schoolyard rumors are so fascinating to me. I feel like we're at a time where we're so far removed from that now with just like oh, there it is. Yeah, yes. It's true, chat. My dad works at Nintendo. And he said if you surf up and down the side of Cinnabar Island that you can make Missing No spawn. And then if you go find I wonder if the truck is in this game too. If the Mew truck is in this. We should look for that. I bet the truck is in this too. Sick. We caught Missing No. 10-year-old me would be so proud of myself right now. He'd be like, oh my God. Error, no data found. Sick. Give him, yes. What's the name of that, like, tentacle thing? I'm like Gargantos. I know he has another name. Okay, well, that's Gargan, I guess. That's very fun. Right. Oh, right. I was like doing something. I got all hyped up about Missing No. I forgot we're trying to also catch other Pokemon. Lapras. Okay, we do have one of those. I guess we could evolve Lapras. Let's do that. We'll grab Lapras. I don't know what Missing No's about, though. That's interesting. I think it can evolve in, like, other ways, and it looks like glitches, like other glitch Pokemon. But I don't know how exactly that works. So that might be something that I have to look up in a walkthrough and we do later. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll take Missing No out. That's so funny. Missing No being in the game is so funny. Okay. Let's grab Psyduck. Let's grab Lapras. Who haven't we really seen? I guess we could see what Pidgeozone evolves into, because I think this has one more form after it. All right. It is time to evolve the Mons. How many candy? Do I need to grab candies? Are we... Oh my God, are they going to be all the way at the bottom? Yes. Hey, man, you need to be right at the top. Or at least close to it. All right. Well, we'll just get everybody leveled up here up to, I think it said like 65, 64. I think 64. I want to say that's 65. The Rhydon evolution being 65 was a goof on my part, if I remember correctly. I'm interested. Oh, look at that. It happened. We didn't have to wait long at all for that. Yeah, I want to see what, so this is Arcanine. So this would be Arcanine's final form. It's kind of gotten a little draconic, so I wonder if it's going to be like a fire dragon or... It does look very dragon. So what is it called? Guardians? It's a dragon. That's very cool. Fire dragon. That's great typing, too. Very cool. All right, let's level up my my very cruelly named Ghastly. I think Haunter has a really good design. I really like Haunter's sprite in this. Like in this particular gen, like the red around the hand is like a really fun touch. I think, yeah, this is a cool... What a cool mon. What a garbage... Wow, good thing I never used this Pokemon. This moveset sucks. I would have been mad about it. I would have been mad about it. Ooh. So, I wonder if I need to find the link. Oh, nope. All right, that answers my question. We don't need a link cable to see if we need to evolve Haunter into Gengar. So that's good. Ugh. I'm really excited to see what direction Gengar goes in. Because, like, Gengar, you could go a lot of ways. Like, I feel like, just look at, like, its Mega versus its, like, you know, Dynamax or whatever. Like, two very different interpretations of how you can split off from Gengar. So I'm interested to see, like, what direction they go in with it. Actually, I'm really interested, like, in Ammonite also, because Omastar was a Pokemon I really liked a lot. When this gen came out, I've kind of fallen off on Omastar a little bit. But, I liked Omastar a lot. In my original playthrough of these games, you know, way back in the Stone Age. Back when there was flesh on my bones. Okay, Gengar. So where do we go with Gengar? What is Gengar going to become? Oh. This is shapes. Interesting shit. Oh. Oh, okay. Congratulations. He evolved into Gangon. Gangon. Okay. Kind of sick. Pretty good design. Pretty good design. right, let's see if we can see the form after, or if mean look. No, thank you. No, thank you. This like little animation that it plays occasionally when you use an item on a Pokemon, it's so weird. I feel like it's really weird. I've never like really liked it, I guess. I mean, obviously it's not a thing anymore. Glare is interesting because that's just you just get paralysis. Or paralyzed rather. Paralysis. What a sorry, I don't know the language. All right, final form of Gengar. So we had Gengon. I imagine this is it. So let's see, what does this turn out? Whoa! That's kind of sick. Poltergeist. I like that. That looks cool. What a cool idea. I imagine this thing's stats are also... We'll look at everybody's stats here before we move on to the Pokemon Mansion. But, like, dang, that's a cool looking design. I like that a lot. Yeah, I think I'll only go up to 60. 60 feels appropriate. All right. We got to pump a lot of these into Ammonite. Got to give all the steroids to Ammonite here. Bam, 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 bam. Ugh. I gotta be honest. I'm not looking forward to doing the Pokemon Mansion after this. I just like... A lot of these dungeons, I have like... muscle memory, I guess, more or less, about like where I'm supposed to go. Or like what I'm supposed to do. And like the Pokemon Mansion, I like... nothing sticks. Like in my head. Like... Nothing, like, stays. I don't retain any information about it at all. Like, I know I need to hit switches to open up parts of the house. I know that there are, like, burglars and scientists in there. I remember, you know, usually there's some fun fire Pokemon in there. And rats. There's lots of rats. But I don't know. I just can't retain, like, the order. I'm supposed to push the buttons or anything. Hello! Naira Whalen? Hello! I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Welcome on in. We're just evolving Pokemon right now before we move on with our run here. I'm pretty good. Good. Leer. No, thank you. Do not need that. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you're having a nice Saturday. All right. Omastar here. We know Omastar. Ah, hey, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Enjoy your free follower emotes. Do you like I do like Pokemon. I've been playing a lot of ROM-hacked Pokemon games lately because they've been better than the official releases. But yeah, I enjoy Pokemon. I like it. Spike Cannon. Do I want that? Probably not, right? No, I don't want that. What is your favorite Pokemon character? Well, my favorite Pokemon is Cubone. I also like Gengar's my favorite. Gengar is cool. We actually just the thing that this ROM hack does is it adds additional evolutions to existing Pokemon. So we actually just saw what Gengar evolves into, like its final form in this game. It's pretty neat. Should move be... What does Tickle do? I don't remember any Tickle. I don't really want Omastar to be doing Tickle. I don't really want that. No, thank you. That just... No, I misclicked. That's fine. Like, the move rememberer is... Whatever. It's fine. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, all right. So now we're going to see what Omastar turns into. Like I said, I liked this Pokemon a lot when I was a kid. Really interested to see where we go with it, though. He's a cone. Whoa! What is that? What do we call that? Into Omapal? Omapal. Let's take a... I need to look at it now. So is it like... Is it... Oh, it's like... Okay. I was like, which direction is it facing? Which way is it looking? All right. It's sort of like got the shell balanced on its head. I see what it's doing. I see it. What are your favorite other games? Well, that's a good question. I play a lot of stuff. I really enjoy the Yakuza / Like a Dragon series. I really like Legend of Zelda games. I like those a lot. I like we just started playing Metal Gear Metal Gear Solid recently on the channel, and that's been really fun. Yeah, I play a lot of stuff. I like a lot of different games. I'm what the kids would call a gamer. Good Dragon Series. Oh, yeah. I like all of those games a lot. We just finished Yakuza Like a Dragon, which was the 7th game. We're trying to play through them all for the end of the year. It's gonna not quite as far along as I would like to be, but we're looking to finish those up. All right, are we gonna see the next form? Does it have another form? There we go. All right, this one was neat. I'm interested to see like where the line goes from here. Whoa, very cone shaped. Oh, it's like an actual I've seen these guys like at the museum. Like they're fossils into Omegas. Oh, it's like a mage. Is it water psychic now? Or does it just have psychic moves? What do you do besides stream? I have a job. A day job. That's fine. But no, just a lot of the usual stuff. Just oh, it's still rock water. It has magic bounce though. That's kind of sick. That's pretty cool. Oh, good. Yeah. All right, I might go grab some more candy. Bum 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 bum. Not from there. Wrong box. Wrong one. Thank goodness this Romhack gives you just infinite can. They're like, you're here to see things evolve. Don't worry about it. We'll give you all the candies you want, kid. Yeah, let's get all these guys leveled up here, and then we'll do the Pokemon Mansion. We'll fight Blaine. Probably can knock out the Viridian City Gym relatively quickly after that, and then depending on how much time we have left, maybe we'll evolve some more Pokemon. We definitely need to catch some more stuff. I want to catch more things. But I was sort of in a weird position where I was like, I would like to, you know, get this current group I have in my party all leveled up. And like capturing stuff was like being detrimental to that, unfortunately. I'm interested to see like what direction because I think we saw what Psyduck becomes. It was like a big platypus, so I'm interested to see that. Did you make the PNG model yourself? It looks really good. I have a friend that does all of my well, does most of my artwork. So like they did the PNG, they do all of my emotes. I did make all the backgrounds and the chat box and my header myself though. I did a little bit of graphic design stuff in school, so it's fun for me to do it, so I like to make my own stuff. All right, so this is Golduck. We know Golduck. I have been awake since 3 a.m. Why? Buddy, why? Actually, I'm kind of in a similar situation, but I'm sure that your reasoning is different than mine. Are you okay? Psych up. Why do I want that? I don't want that. I worked at 5 till before 10. Then I helped move out grandma and move her into the retirement home. Oof, that's a long day. That's already a long day. That's, ooh boy. Are you getting some rest at least? I appreciate you being here, but are you getting some rest? I realized I need breathable shoes. Ugh. It's important. By the way, where are you from? I'm from the United States. I live in the Midwest. Rest is for later. No. No. You should rest. So this morning, so Katie has been, my wife has been at, she's been at a music festival with some friends, but she's been coming home, at night. So she came home last night late. We were hanging out, but we went to bed, and it's like 4 in the morning. So like we went to bed at like, I don't know, probably 11:30 midnight. We went to bed like 4 o'clock in the morning. Katie wakes me up, and then I'm like, okay. I'm like, what are you doing? And she was like, I need you to get up and help me. And I was like, okay, what's going on, right? So she's like, I was getting up to go to the bathroom, and I noticed that our front door was unlocked, and the bathroom door is closed with the light on. Which is like a little intimidating, right? Like that's a scary thing. Oh shit. All right, so what does Golduck become? Sorry, I'll finish my story in a minute. This is kind of neat. I think we saw this. I think we saw this earlier. Bam-ba-dam. Into Gilduck. Yeah, Gilduck. We saw that earlier. I think Misty had one. That's cool. Gilduck. Breaking Pisser. No. So what had happened was, I had ordered some late night food, and I had not locked the door because I was sleepy. So that was me. Fortunately, like, our building is like, if you were gonna break into an apartment in our building, you kind of have to jump through a lot of hoops to do it. So it's like pretty unlikely statistically that our apartment would get broken into, but it was still kind of scary. And I was like, okay, I think I left the door unlocked, so I think that's my fault. So I grabbed my just a true sign that I like of my heritage, much like my father. I have an implement next to my bed for warding off prowlers. I think that's just like a thing, right? Like I don't know how many people like do this now, but like I know when I moved out of my parents' house, my dad was like, get yourself like a golf club or a baseball bat or something, and like have it close to your side of the bed because your wife is gonna wake you up. And your wife is gonna ask you to investigate a noise, and you should have something in your hand whenever you do that. So my thing is I have I have a crowbar in my room. I have a crowbar up against the wall. And I grab my in case of break-in crowbar. And oop. All right, final form. Psyduck, Golduck. This is Gilduck. Gilduck becomes. Yeah, this thing's big. Big. It's a platypus. Your Howard evolved into Platinumopus. Oh, like Platinopus. Like a platinum platypus. Earthquake. Earthquake's kind of sick. Oh, you just get Earthquake. It doesn't become ground type. It just has this move. I think you like VTubers. I do like VTubers. I have friends who are VTubers. But yeah, anyway, so I grab my I grab my crowbar. And I go to investigate the bathroom. And I do my best sort of like jump scare door open, right? I kind of open the door quickly, and Stevie, our small cat, the baby cat, who's like only 4, goes running out of the bathroom. She makes little like chicken peep sounds, running out of the bathroom, peeping to my wife. I guess the cat at some point had locked herself in the bathroom, because they do that. Do we need belly drum? I don't know. No, I don't know if I want to fuck with that. Arch, do you have Instagram? I do, but I don't really use it. So it's kind of inactive. It's not a great place to see what's going on with me, unfortunately. The platypus are venomous. They are. Would have been interesting if they made him a poison type, but I can see why they like kept with the psychic type stuff. That's a pretty common Pokemon Romhack thing, is you make Golduck heart psychic type. Because it does feel sort of silly, because they talk about it having psychic powers and stuff in all of its Pokedex entries, but it isn't psychic type. Like, I can get why, you know, the community feels like it needs to make a correction. You know what I mean? But, I think you're a really chill guy. I'm glad that you think that. I've been trying to cultivate that for most of my life. Psyduck is an empath. Yeah, like picks up on vibes, right? Like, all right. Rain, do I want rain dance? Probably not, right? Other people's feelings give it a headache. You know what, Delta? Other people's feelings sometimes give me a headache. Same, Psyduck. Yeah, but like, for one, I think like, oh, Lapras. All right, what are we doing with Lapras here? Some shapes, a lot of shapes happening there. I hope that's a neck. I hope that's its neck. Lapras is Lockless. Oh, that's like Loch Ness, like Lockless. It's My Little Pony coded a little bit. Yeah. It's a little My Little Pony coded. I believe it. Let's see what we get after that. Which social platform are you active on? I mean, if I'm being 100% honest, I'm trying to be active on Blue Sky right now, but I'm not. Aura Beam after? Why would? Okay. But I don't really use any of it like I should. But if you're looking to find me on a platform, Blue Sky is the one I'm on the most. Beep, beep, beep. But there's just so many of them now. There's so many social media platforms. I mostly just have my, like, you know, my handle reserved on. I just sit on the account name. So that people don't, you know, do anything. Don't, like, make another Archlich Archive one. Don't want Safeguard. I'm literally just evolving you to look and see what you look like. And also to see if maybe you're something that we should keep on the team. But yeah, my cat locked herself in the bathroom, scared my wife. Well, and then because of that, I had to be woken up at 4 o'clock in this morning. And then, like, I really have a hard time. If you wake me up, it's really hard for me to fall back asleep. So I was up until like 6 before I fell back asleep. And then, like, I'm all adrenalined up. So, like, falling asleep was hard. And then I had, like, weird dreams. Are you active on Twitter? No, not really. No. Sheer cold. I mean, Ice Beam is more reliable, right? Yeah. If it helps, I usually only sleep for 4. You need to sleep more than that, my friend. You need to sleep more than that. Do you know what I learned about not sleeping that has, like, fundamentally changed my sleeping habits? I learned that when you don't sleep, you literally start cooking your brain. Whoop, final form. Final form for Lapras. Oh! More shapes. Lots of shapes happening there. Oh my god, she's so pretty! Ocarina Coded Aquatic Kazoo. She's so pretty. Is she just ice water still? This is actually impish. It's not bad for Lapras either. Very good. Very good design on that. I like that a lot. All right. See if we can redeem this. Literally the next level. All right. All right. Sick. Sick, sick, sick. This plesiosaurus is me. I don't like the shapes. That's so bad. All right, well, I don't know why they decided to just fuck up Pidgeot like that. That's awful. Barf. The third form was so good. I don't understand what happened. I don't understand what happened. It's like the Japanese. Oh, I guess. Yeah, but it like looks messy. I don't know. I don't really like it. I don't feel bad that that we did not keep that one around. Why don't you just use this model as your VTuber? Because it's a still image. Without really like anything to rig. It doesn't have enough sprite space. No, not really. It's a still image. So there's nothing really to rig on it. But I'm oh my god. Ah, I forgot. Ah, I forgot about his hot dog legs. I like how the game's like, you've caught 120 Pokemon. And I'm like, have I? Oh, I've just evolved a bunch of shit. All right, let's grab... I guess we'll get you. I want to see... is this the end or does it become something else? Right? I hate that this game is making me want to use a Rhyhorn Pokemon. Oh my god, Delta, you missed this. Look. Look what we caught. It's Missing No. Missing No is in this game. It does. I don't know how. And I feel like, I think it's something I have to look up because I think it's more complex than just pumping rare candy into it. All right, so Fire Dragon, that's Water Steel, that's Ghost, Ground Ghost, that's Fighting, just Fighting. That's Ghost. Oh, I've got this fucking Geodude still. Wasn't Missing No a placeholder for Clefable or something? I forget the lore. That's a good question. I don't remember. I don't remember 100% what Missing No is supposed to be, but I like Missing No as a concept. I was talking about how it's really interesting that, like, there was a time where that's what we would where like you would gather around the playground and you would swap fake stories. You would talk about fake things that are in video games. Like if you move the truck in Vermilion, you get you can get Mew. I bet you can in this game. If Missing No's in this game, I'm pretty sure that like Mew will be something you can just pick up in this. But you should get this PMG tuber converted to a live 2D model. It will look really good. Yeah, that's something that's on my to-do list. I'm not making it a big priority right now. You can't escape because you don't have any feet. A very good friend of mine that is a VTuber, they told me that there is it's perfectly all right to be a PNG tuber for as long as you can. So I'm taking that advice. Someday. It's closer than never. I'm saving up some money right now, and but you know, sometimes life things happen. Like, sometimes your cat gets a hyperthyroid condition, and you end up spending a lot of money on your cat. sometimes your cat that you are very emotionally bonded to gets a scary illness and then you spend a bunch of money to make sure that she's okay. Can I run? Neither of us have feet. I don't understand why I can't run away. Okay, I'm a ghost type. That was sick. Good job. Good job. Good job. I enjoy PNG models. You know what? Delta, you've been here for a long time, so you know, like, for a while I was very much like, I can't wait to not be a PNG anymore. I can't wait to have a full model. And now I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm not gonna stress out about it. I'm doing Twitch the best that I can right now. I'm gonna get there eventually. Chat's helped me out a lot. Got a good chat. Got a good community here. But I'm not going to stress about it. Oh, yeah, Arcanine evolved. This thing's crazy. Someone switched their PNG to a V-Roid that was set up. And I love that they enjoy the expressiveness of the V-Roid, but I really miss that PNG. PNGs have a charm to them. I definitely think, if and when the... my anime hot man form comes in, I'm gonna keep the PNG for like certain games and like I think certain games I'll keep using the PNG for, just so it strains my computer less. And then they're kind of simple, but they're very memorable to me. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, I think like was it Princess was in here talking about how like sometimes a lot of VTubers end up looking kind of samey, you know? And I want to make, like, my thought is like, I would like, if I am an anime hot man, right? I want to be a memorable anime hot man, you know? So like, I don't want to lose the character from the, that we're getting from this PNG that you guys all know me as. Some of you actually know me from my flesh. They've added little accessories to their PNG, sometimes with stuff related to the game they were playing. Some for Yakuza, they wore Ichiban's hair. That's amazing. I love that. We one of the things, Delta, in the pitch document for what will eventually be the VTuber model, is the 24-hour Cinderella outfit that Majima wears. Because if I can save up the money that I'm trying to save up, the package that the artist that I've been talking to offers also has one additional outfit. And I was like, well, I don't want to like play fashion designer. I don't want to do that. So I was like, I asked, my wife and her infinite wisdom. I was like, what do you think if I do this, I have to have an alternate outfit, right? What do you think I should do for that? And she was like, well, you should, do something that's like relevant to your community, obviously, right? Like a fun outfit, something where I can like, you guys can use your channel points to make me change clothes kind of thing. And yeah, it's going to be, if I can do it, because I'm a little short on cash right now, and I don't want to ask you guys for any more of it. But like, if I can do it, and if I can get it done, there will be an option for you guys to use your channel points to change me into the 24-hour Cinderella outfit. And there might also be days where I just wear that. I think there's another version of the package that has 2 outfits, and I don't even know. I don't even know what else I would wear. Oh, all right. Oh, that's right. I was like, who's learning moves? Magnemite. I should have tried to catch that. I thought that was the trainer's Pokemon. I should have tried to grab that thing. Ah! Heaving! Luckily, I put my fastest Pokemon in front. Yeah, heaving is pretty freaky. God, okay. Okay. Can I remember what I'm supposed to do in here? Heaving is good. I really like that. Also, nobody is on my freak level for a mortal weapon Loki. I have to tell you, my friend, if there was an audience that was going to be on your level, that was them. And I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised that none of them were like, I don't need to look at the crane feet. I'm not worried about his feet. You know, that was surprising to me. I mean, I gotta be honest, that was surprising to me. Yeah, because you were there when like Kitten was in chat, and Kitten was like, when I was saying like the bird Loki is what I imagine when you guys talk about like, you know, the romance novels with the fairy princes and stuff in it. Like, I'm like, that's what I picture. Is that what it's supposed to be? And then she was like, no. It's cracked me up. Or if we run into Muck again, I'm gonna try and catch Muck because I think that might be fun. I'm very curious about where we go from Muck because I think we saw one of them. We saw like Gunk, I think is what it was called, which not a particularly clever name. I expected chicken level like the symbiote Eddie, but it's just Loki being stunning. You know what? Loki probably gave himself those feet like as a joke. Like he was like, oh my god, this empowered form is stunning. You know what'd be funny though? If I had these freaky bird feet. That feels like him, you know? Oh, we just had you, buddy. You turned into this guy. Isn't that cool? I'm gonna have to remember, like, when we get to the... Oh, there's Gunk. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing with Gunk here. Loki could have done it for real, though. Even in Marvel canon, Loki the Trickster got, like, shape-shifting. Mm-hmm. There was, like, a whole stretch of time where Loki just decided he wanted to be a girl. Which, hey, that's awesome. So, like, Loki was just, like, a woman for, like, I think, like, 5 years of comics time. Or, like, 5 years of, like, you know, stories. Which, by the way, Netties, you could add a femme Loki skin. I would buy that. Give him, like, make it be, like, make it expensive, you know, make it, like, mythic, or, you know, like, make it, like, a high-level skin. But, like, and, like, give her, like, a different voice actor. Like... you could have like a different voice actor, like just do all of Loki's lines in the skin. You know, you charge more money for it. I mean, boo, but like if you're gonna hire a whole ass other actress, but like that would be cool. I would buy that. I would buy that, and I would learn Loki. If Loki had a femme Loki skin. And Norris Smith, he was also a female horse. That's why Loki has canonically been pregnant at least twice, once for sure. I think it's just the one time with the horse. But yes, he has definitely been pregnant at least once. Because I think Oh man. Fenrir and Jormungandr are the children of him and, oh my god, what's her name? She's like a frost giant witch. Agraboda, I think is her name. Agraboda? It's something like that. Because she's in the second of the Norse God of War games as sort of like a teased love interest for little kid, for little Loki, and that Selfnir, yeah, is the horse. Is the horse. Loki, the horse is here. Yeah, and then Odin is like, this is my horse now. Thanks, Loki. All right. Oh, this is the part I always fuck up. Because you have to jump down the balcony. Yeah, because I think I have to go this way. I have to fight this guy. My mentor once lived here. There was a fire. Brayden, Magnameld. Oh, fuck! That's kind of... Is that what I'm getting? Is that what my Magnemite's gonna become? That's sick. It's another steel type, though. Unfortunately, like, with our starter now being a steel type, it's kind of, I don't know if we're gonna keep it. I might evolve the Pikachu, to be honest. We have that Pikachu in there that's been just sort of hanging out for a while. That's cursed. Yeah, it's a little cursed. You know what, though? The balance between, like, cursed sprites and clever sprites, they have, like, a really good balance. Where, like, I feel like for everything where I'm like, whoa, I don't like that, there's, like... There's a bunch, they're like, oh, that's a neat idea. Or like, oh, where are you going with this? That's interesting, you know? Oh, my slow ass gravestone. I wonder if maybe the people who worked on this game also feel like I feel about rock type Pokemon. Or like, you know, like at least like Gen 1 rock type Pokemon. Because all the Gen 1 rock type Pokemon turn into like, I don't know where Geodude goes, because we've not done that yet. But like Rhyhorn just becoming a gravestone is wild. Fungolith, though, that's great. I love Fungolith. This thing rules. It's just the right amount of nightmare fuel. I'm kind of glad, because I feel like I was sort of anticipating them doing something that was like Bug Ghost or like Grass Ghost, and like where the mushroom had completely taken over and like, you know, destroyed the insect. But like them just being like, no, it's like crystallized into like a rocky and making it like a rock type is cool. I like that idea a lot. And the design is really good. It's got a really good design. Rhyhorn Transcendent becomes Diehorn. It kind of did. It kind of did. It kind of did. I'm really tired of it putting him to sleep, though. I think, unfortunately, part of his strategy was, like, using Sandstorm, and I'm benefiting from it. And my defense is already really stupid. It's dummy thick. Ugh. Katie got me this hydration drink, literally called hydration drink. It was the flavor was Strawbango, which I can only assume is strawberry, banana, mango. Yeah, it's just called hydration drink. No, it's by the Ghost, I think is the name of the the company. They do like, you know, the tall can energy drink things. I think they have a booth at the music festival that she's at. But she brought me at home. She's like, I wanted you to try this because we didn't know how we feel about the flavor of the Strawbango. And I just finished the bottle, so I feel like I can talk about it. I'm interested because the banana is very forward, which is strange to me because like mango is a pretty strong flavor, and like artificial strawberry can be a pretty strong flavor, but like the banana, all I tasted was banana. This might have just been like banana juice. Strawbango is a name. It's not no, I'm looking at the bottle. It's STRAWBANGO. Strawbango. Surely banana is overpowering depending on the fruit it's mixed with. Yeah, that checks out because it definitely is. This is like, it was just banana. I was drinking banana juice. Whoa! Oh, now it's got curse body. Porygon X looks cool. Yeah, it does look cool. I was looking forward to Porygon. I feel like anytime that I encounter a fan game that has like a Porygon evolution in it or something, like anytime there's like a fan game that has like an evolved Porygon form in it, I feel like people like, I don't think I've ever seen a bad one. You know, there's one game that we were playing, and I feel like I remember running into it, like during our playthrough, like a ROM hack where they added another Porygon that was the original like beta version of Porygon 2, which was like, it looked like a balloon animal lion. Like, it's like a really round, spherical lion. I can't remember if I remember that. Yeah, it was definitely, it might have been a while ago. I think it's, I'm pretty sure it was a while ago. So don't feel bad for not remembering it. It sounds not very Porygon. It's like duck-shaped. Lionstone strange. Yeah, I think it has something to do... Oh my god. I've not... Again, not something I've thought about in a long time. I think it has something to do with programming language, where Porygon 1 is shaped like a duck because there's something in programming where programmers will use what's called the duck method. I think it's called the duck method to sort of suss out where problems are with lines of code that they're coding. Essentially, how the duck method works is you have a rubber duck or some kind of item that you can assign a personality to. So like if I were to do it right on my desk now, I have just looking at the garbage on my desk. It would be like me looking at my bottle of Strawbango, right? And I'm looking at my line of code It's not doing what it's supposed to. I turn to my bottle of Strawbango and I go, hey, Strawbango. So what I'm trying to do is this, and I need to do this, this, and this to do it. This is what each line of code does, and you're supposed to, like, read each line of code to the item. And in doing that, it helps you sort of, like, find where the problem is, because you're going through line by line. This does this because this does this because that, etc., etc. And it sort of helps you suss out, like, oh, that's wrong, because that wouldn't do that, right? So yeah, Porygon looks like a duck, I think, because of that. It's a reference to that. I think it's also a reference to, like, drinking birds, like those office desk toys, where the bird dips down, it gets water on its beak, and then is it an acronym? The lion? It might be. I'll have to look. We'll have to look it up, because I don't want to. I feel like sometimes I'm like the keeper of approximate knowledge here, where, like, I have approximate knowledge of many things, but I don't know a lot of things. Oh, does duck stand for something? No, it's literally just you're talking to a rubber duck on your desk. That's why in movies a lot they put, like, toys on, like, the hacker's desk or the computer programmer's desk. A lot of programmers have that so they can talk to the toy and talk out their lines of code. Diagnose, understand, correct, keep. Yeah, perfect. Oh, I need a Marvel character. What's a poisonous Marvel character? All right, hold on. I gotta, like, open up the vault here. So you've got, like, a lot of pheromone Marvel characters, like, for, like, stink adjacent stuff, but, like, that's not really, like, goop, like slut. You know what? I'm overthinking this. I'm overthinking it. I think it's this side you jump down. Nope. I think it's the other side. Shit. Oh no, wait. Did I get it? No. It's the other side. Alright. Blob. We named Snorlax Blob. Blob would be cool in Rivals. Can we get Blob in Rivals? That would be fun. I don't think people would pick him. I don't think people would pick him to play as him, but Blob would be fun. I would learn Blob. Does Snorlax have new forms? It does. I had bookmarked Snorlax for, like, our end of stream. Toad would also be cool in Rivals. I feel like Toad is neat because there's a lot of, like, ideas or, like, directions you can go with Toad. Toad could be, like, a hyper agile, like, duelist character that's like a damage character, right? Like, you could have him be, like, really mobile and he has range. Like, he could be, you know, like, you could do that with him. I think Toad also would be cool with, like, he could be, or you could have him, like, spit poison or goop places. There's a lot of directions you could go with Toad that I think would be interesting. And also, I like Toad a lot as a character. I think Toad is fun. All right, this is where we're supposed to go. I think it's cool that he was Darth Maul in the movies. Okay, cool. That's how we can leave. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I would love if they did Toad. I would love more, like, there needs to be more baddies in the game. There's not enough like villains that are selectable, because like that's the whole thing about the game. Like the announcer says, like, time to pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging, like, is what she says. So like there should be more villains, just flat out, in the game. I wish they used him more because he's got a distinct posture. Yeah, he's cool. I mean, I think the problem with Toad is we've gotten to a point now in the X-Men where like the character, his power set is not very impressive next to like other characters, you know? Like there are X-Men villains now that are like, I rewrite reality, you know, and like being like, this Toad, like he's sort of like, he fell off, right? You could say that. We could say that, like the kids say that, he fell off. We can't all be Black Widow. Okay. Here's my pitch for Toad. For Toad, oh, that's right. I've got to fucking flip 1,000 switches in here. For Toad, let's say he's a DPS. He's a duelist. Hey, welcome back. And Toad could, we'll give him like his super jump, so he'll have a really far jump. And let's say that if he jumps a certain height or a certain distance, when he lands, it does like a shockwave. Like a little one, not like a huge one, but like if wherever he lands, it does damage and pushes people around a little bit. Let's have him like spit like goop out of his mouth. Like a puddle rippling. Yeah. And like maybe he can like spit goop out of his mouth. Because he does that in the movies, and sometimes in the comics he can do that. So he spits goop out of his mouth and makes like a sticky area that slows down other characters. And then he could have like a melee combo. And the melee combo could like, you know, be like punches and kicks. And then maybe his like alternate fire is the tongue, and he can shoot his tongue out and do a bunch of damage like that way. Toad would be cool. I would be into Toad. His spit could lower defense too. That would be neat. I like that. I like that. Maybe a direct hit. And then like you could do like the original Toad origin, like Mortimer Tonby. So like give him like a real grungy like Cockney accent. Just have someone like really go for it. I think that would be cool. Or weaken shields. That also would be good. There's a lot of characters that get over health and stuff. That could be fun. Yeah, Toad would be cool. All right. Oh my god, fucking Licolato. I forgot about you. I'm gonna grab Pikachu. And I'm gonna grab Dugong? That seems like a good idea. All right, let's pump these kids up real quick, and then we'll go fight Blaine. I liked how lanky he was. Yeah, like he's got... So, like, speaking to that, right? Earlier, when you were like, Toad has an interesting posture / stance, that's actually would be really good for Rivals, because if you remember, like, when we talk about the... you know, every character's design needs to have certain elements to maintain a silhouette. Toad's silhouette would be really unique. So he would, like, be easily identifiable amongst a mob of characters. It would be good design. Oh, shit. Dugong. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting Dugong to evolve here. This looks pretty. This looks pretty. Oh my god, it's so cute! Pressiped? Oh, like Pinniped. That's so cute. That's so good. Dun, dun. Uh-oh, it's starting to storm. I hope Katie's okay. She's out in the mud right now. What were we talking about? I was saying you should consider converting a PNG tuber to a 2D VTuber. The thought had occurred to me. The thought had occurred to me. Interesting. But I've got something that I'm working on right now in that regard, so I just need to do it. It just needs to happen. Oh my god. Delta, you missed my announcement at the top of the stream. I was talking with Katie about how, like, John has kind of funny stream tags, and I was like, I don't really do that. I should do that though, because it would be a good way to get people into the stream. And I had a thought where if you guys, because we're doing, oh my god, it's happening again. It's happening again. I hope it's still cute. I hope that it's still cute. That's still pretty cute. Do you have Discord? You can add me on Discord. There is a community Discord, yes. Every so often, Nightbot will tell you about it. But I do not always add people on Discord. So just to set your expectation, you're more than welcome to join the community Discord. But I am not using it to socialize all that much. Should a move be deleted and replaced with substitute? I don't really... Do I have anything that we could use that with? I don't know if I want to just pivot to having like a stealth or a substitute Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, I need a Thunderstone, don't I? Should I just do that? That'd be better. Do I have one? Oh my god. Or I could just leave him also in the party and he'll level up. He'll probably level up a lot in here. Oh yeah, did my Snorlax have... It did not have leftovers. That's kind of wild. I was picking up some stuff from the old PC. Yeah, I don't really want to. I'll be honest. I kind of want to go do the gym now. I don't want to level up the Pikachu. We'll use the Pikachu, I think, because I want to say like it was not bad, right? Like Jolly. Oh, well. I don't know how it's going to evolve. I think it becomes a dark type. So it being, like, physically good is probably a good idea. I wonder what Blaine... Blaine probably has all kinds of bullshit. I'm here for it. I get it right, the door opens to the next room. Get it wrong and face a trainer. All right. Caterpie evolves into Metapod. It sure does. There's, like, one question in here that's, like, really goofy. All right, what's the question? There are 9, or there are 8. Oh. Is the question... Okay, wait, because that's tricky. Because, like, I think this question is in the original, and that's wrong. Because it evolves twice. It evolves into Poliwhirl and then Poliwrath. However, if we're going off of, you know, additions to the game, there's Politoad, which is technically a third. However, this game also has additional evolutions. I'm going to say no. Oh, sick. All right, cool beans. Cool beans. Are electric moves effective against ground type Pokemon? They are not. No. Get a wrong face of trainer, blah, blah, blah. Yep, I know all about it. I know all about it. Pokemon of the same kind and level are not identical. Yes, they are not. Whoop. Looks like somebody just got Sari bopped. Good bot. You're at the door, opens the next room. Get a wrong face of trainer. If you don't want to conserve... Yep, Kanto originally had 151 Pokemon. Yes. Oh, right. It had 150. Whoops. Whoops. All right. That's fine. Oh, fuck. He's going to glitch my game. He's going to glitch my game. This should be fine. I'm not worried about that. Oh, that's a lot of... Oh! What the fuck? Sorry, my wife is texting me. Are they using Missing Note because it's found near Cinnabar, or is it a fire type? I think it's a... I think it's question marks. I think when I looked at it, it's question marks. So... God... They really thought it was a good idea to have this, like, low HP sound hit over and over and over again, huh? I think that's the question that always trips me up, because I'm like, yeah, there are 151. It's like, no, Mew technically isn't in the game. Mew is not technically in the game. So, stream the same on Discord as it's on Twitch. It should be. But like I said, you're more than welcome to join the community Discord, but I don't really... adding me specifically is maybe not a good idea, because I don't do that. So, you know, like I said. You're not replying to... Oh. Perhaps I'm not that on Discord. But remember what I said is that you shouldn't message me on Discord because I don't answer them. And that you're welcome to join the community Discord if you wanted to do that. Look at that, lo and behold. Sorry. Katie's just asking my opinion on something. She's like, I might leave early. Because I'm feeling like leaving early. And I'm like, yeah, by all means, you should do that. Well, this thing is just going to explode when I hit it with Rock Slide, though, I assume, right? Like, I can't imagine it hanging in there. No, it's Fire and Bug. Big wheel! Pikachu's gonna gain 1,000 levels, and it's gonna be really annoying. Infernion. Ooh! Is that what Flareon turns into? That's cool. I like the design on that a lot. That looks great. I'm getting like buyer's remorse about my about Jolteon a little bit. Big Wheel needs like, it'd be cool if it had like a heal, like rest, or like if I could get leftovers on it, that would be pretty cool. Ha ha. Get disabled, idiot. Actually, saying that out loud, saying that out loud. Don't clip that. I don't want something of that, me saying that floating around the internet. I don't know what Vaporeon looks like. What I kind of want to do when we wrap the game up, like before we're done, I kind of want to like do requests. So if you guys are like, I wonder what this looks like, we could like hunt it down. Or I might get a list ahead of time for that sort of thing. What was that? Volcanical? I don't know what volcanical is, but is that Golem? This looks like Golem, maybe. Or like Carcoal? Like, what is it? Colossal? Is Colossal in this game? That'd be weird. Thank you. Yeah, I like the emotes a lot. Right, we have seen Nightmare before. That's what Rapidash becomes. I don't know if I like Nightmare as much as I liked Combusting. Combusting was really great. It has speed boost. That's fun. That's not going to help. Nightmare's a bit visually confusing to look at. Yeah, it looks like it's like maybe it has two heads, right? I don't know. I think we lost the plot a little bit. Like, Combusting was great. This one is not so great. I mean, I'm going to hit it with Surf. Is it just going to... Are we just going to keep... Is that what we're doing? Is this what we're doing? Oh, my gosh. I'm sleepy. I had such high hopes for the stream today, but I'm like getting tired. I don't know if I'm gonna might have to put some stuff off to next week. Like, we'll get through this and we'll do Vermilion. I don't know if we're gonna do like Evolving afterward, because I'm tired, and if Katie's gonna be home earlier today than she was yesterday, I want to hang out with her because she's been gone all day. Teclano? I think we know what Teclano is. We've seen that, I think. Understandable. Yeah, that's... Oh, no. Well, we haven't seen that. But that's Kingler. That's cool as fuck. That should be real. Like a fire-type crab Pokemon would be really cool. That should be real. That looks great. I loved that. Excuse me. All right, my Pikachu is a physical Pokemon, so I have to give him physical moves. Oh. The sprite artist is really great with gray and orange designs. I'm really impressed with their spriters. Magmolten. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks awesome. We do lose the butt face and duck lips with Magmar, which is kind of a bummer, but like that looks pretty sick. Oh, I don't think it has anything to use on me because I have flash fire. Like I think I win. Oh, we could have gone up to 68. Yeah, I'm gonna take you out, and there's nothing you can do. You just have to watch me get stronger while you can't attack me at all. Yeah, it's got like a Mega Man arm. It's really cool. This is really cool. I hope I don't hurt myself in my confusion since I boosted my attack 6 times. Sick. Sick, 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 sick. Bit bit bit. Yeah, maybe what we'll do is I kind of want to use the Pikachu, but I don't think we're going to level it up tonight. If I'm honest. Jeffrey! Final form! It's the final Blastoise. Damn. Big. Big. He's so big. Oh, fuck. Turtillery. That thing is scary looking. Holy shit. Volcano Badge. Highlights and special stats. Your Pokemon, you can have this too. Don't waste it on a water Pokemon. Hey, if it isn't Arch, look, it's me, Bill. Oh, does this have the Sevi Islands in it? Oh. Normally, I'd be telling you to come with me to the Sevi Islands. But let's face it, you won't come. So instead, let me help you out. My colleague at Cerulean Cave tells me that a project is done. I've heard rumors that a giant firebird has been seen flying back to its original location. I've even heard that a mythical mon is hiding near Vermilion. Best of luck. Oh, so we don't have the Sevi Islands. I don't hate that, to be honest. The Sevi Island stuff, it was neat that they added it in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but like I never really like loved it. You know, it wasn't like a feature where I was like, oh, I'm very excited about this. And it was like tedious too, wasn't it? Like, I mean, my memory is, you know, of it is pretty limited. But like, I kind of remember it being super tedious and not very fun. I didn't even use this guy. He was cool though. You're a cool guy. What happened, man? Woof. Whiff. Fire Dragon, Water Steel, Ground Ghost, Fighting, Electric. I'll keep you in. Why not? Why not? Though we could use Galvion, who is pretty cool. Yeah, he's just like this design is so like busy. It's very weirdly busy. Yeah, I think we can move on. Just doing some thoughts. Nightmare has bug energy. It kind of does. It is bug adjacent. It feels buggish. Do I need fly? Ugh. I could grab a bird. There is a bird. It's very near and dear to our hearts in here that I have not used in a minute. Because I was a little disappointed it didn't become a terrible, like, goose hydra. But it is still the final form of my favorite bird. I'll grab a dozen. Alright, so what do we... fire... Okay. Fire Dragon, Water Steel, Ground Ghost, Fighting, Electric, and you're also Dragon, right? Oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Shit. You being a dragon type. Let's move him. Let's do something else. I love Dodozen because I love Dodrio, but if he's also dragon, I don't know if he's gonna work. Div, hi. How did your stream go? How did the end of yours? Did you finish Little Nightmares 2? You didn't know? Did you not? Did the notification not go? That's weird. Well, hello. Welcome in anyway. What if we grab... You know what? I really want a bird. I want a bird. But I don't like you. And we're doubled up on types. I'm gonna have to grab a secret different bird. I finished Little Nightmares 2. Awesome. That's great. Okay, so I wasn't saying this while you were playing because I know about the plot to Little Nightmares 2 because there's a podcast that I follow. I think it's a was it a podcast or like a YouTube video? I watched like a lore video on Little Nightmares because I had played the first one, and when I started dating Katie, my wife, Katie was a horror, like playing horror games with her friends. So when we were first dating, we were talking about scary games that we played. And we talked about Little Nightmares, and she had played Little Nightmares. And I was trying to impress my future wife, and I watched a bunch of lore videos to Little Nightmares. So like I knew what happened in Little Nightmares 2. I when like you went inside the TV, I was like, oh, this is the guy. Like the guy is here. And like I knew that was coming. But I'm glad you liked it. I think those games are like visually so cool. Yeah, the guy is here. The guy is us. I really love like the visual style, like the art direction of those games. Like they're sort of, they kind of remind me of Coraline. Like the Henry Selick like stop motion stuff, like Coraline or like Nightmare Before Christmas. It's kind of like that. But yeah, it's I really they look so visually, they are so cool looking. Polywise looks amazing. Yeah, this Polywise is cool. If I hadn't have picked a water starter, this would have been a fun mon to use. But yeah, the ending left my jaw dropped. Oh yeah, because I don't want to spoil it in case people in chat want to play it. But yeah, there's a twist. The twist. Then chat dropped some lore and theories. Yeah, the only thing I know is that I guess 2 is a prequel to 1. Like the ending has 6. Right, that's her name, 6? 6 deciding to go to the boat or whatever. From 1. But yeah, they're so cool. And like the trailer for 3 looks really, really, really cool. Makes sense how 6 got the outfit. Yep. Well, I'm glad you liked it. I think they're really cool. It's a really cool game. Down, now. Oh, my wife. My wife. I've not played the DLC of the first game, so that's next. Ooh, that's exciting. Stuff like that's great. Sorry, I'm texting Katie. My gosh. I'm not sure if I've been saying to play that. I'm not sure if it's connected. I don't remember if it is. I've been told to play it for sure before the third one. Because yeah, there's that, and then there's like a mobile game that I don't think the mobile game has anything to do with anything, but like there's that too. It's sort of like a but oh my god, this thing is strong as fuck. I guess that makes sense, right? Like Machamp's evolution being like real physically powerful, because like that's its whole thing. But yeah, that was just strength. Did a lot of damage to that guy. I'm after we finish this game up, our new Saturday game is going to be Hades, by the way. I'm really excited to play Hades. I think Hades is going to be right up my alley. Delta has said many times that I would enjoy Hades. What is that one? What did that say? Lordra. Oh, is that what Kingdra becomes? That looks cool. Hades is great. The weapons are very fun. Yeah. Man, one hit. Pow. I like that they gave Machamp spikes. Yes. Sorry, I was just letting my wife know that I could cook dinner for her if she comes home earlier. Because last night, she texted me, and she was like, I'm coming home. I'm hungry. I might want to get dinner with you. And I had purposely not eaten dinner yesterday. Because like sometimes if like Katie and I go to a concert, or if we're doing something like late in the evening, we like to pretend we're, you know, in our 20s again, and order terrible food for us, and like eat poorly. So I was like, oh, cool, we'll just do that. And then I'll just eat dinner when she gets home. And she got home and she was like, I'm really tired. I'm going to bed. So I hadn't eaten anything since like 2:30 in the afternoon. So I was like ravenously hungry at like, you know, midnight last night. And I did a bad and I ordered out because I'm trying to do that less. And on top, but she didn't eat anything. She was like, no, I'm going to bed. Or I think she made like a can of soup and then went to bed. Where I was like, okay, but you said you wanted to do this. You said you wanted, but you said you wanted, you know, not a big deal, but I thought it was funny. I had McDonald's fries today as a snack. I felt the salt burning my skin. They really do. They just salt the hell out of everything there for sure. Oh, Dodrio, my favorite bird. So I was talking with Jonathan and Mark about Cobblemon, which is like it's a mod for Minecraft that adds Pokemon stuff to it. And I'm gonna be 100% honest, the thing that made me sort of like turned me on to the idea of playing Cobblemon was seeing what Dodrio looked like in it, and then like seeing I could ride on the back of Dodrio. I was really excited. Yeah, John, I don't know if I don't know if it'd be something we would stream. No, I was talking to John Dromedary about it. I've talked to them both actually about Cobblemon. I had sort of a crazy thought where I was like, maybe I could make like a server. Like we could have a server, like a community Cobblemon server, and we could like, you know, let you guys build houses and stuff in it and stuff. And like, I do like Cobblemon type games. I watch Pixelmon a lot. Okay, so that's a separate one, right? Like there's Cobblemon, and then there's Pixelmon, and they're both like. Why did I think John Dromedary didn't play Pokemon? He doesn't really. Like, I think he would. Like he played Pal World for a while. I think he would, but. He doesn't play Pokemon. He does something else with them. Div, no! Div, no. That's why I will never do Pokemon Smash or Pass with you guys. Because you guys don't forget shit. Yet I get Loki shamed. Right? Why did I just talk to him again? I was hoping he would give me something. We listen and we don't judge. That's not true. That's not true. Delta still reminds me about how I had to fight off the dogs in Indiana Jones. That was like in, what, December of last year? We were playing Metal Gear last night. Delta's like, hey, remember when you had to punch those dogs in Indiana Jones? I never judge. I just tease. I mean, teasing is fun. I don't mind it. I don't mind tease. I tease everybody. It's so weird. Like, it's. I always expect my expectation for a lot of these ROM hacks is like when you get back to the starting city, a lot of times, in these ROM hacks, like when you get back to Pallet Town or wherever, you get like an item or something. But it looks like not. I don't know why they gave the option of scaring them away, made it so difficult to do so, and it doesn't work. Yeah, I was whipping at the hell out of the air, and those dogs were still coming at me. I wonder if they fixed that for the DLC. Which, by the way, I was whipping, huh? I was whipping. I was whipping like crazy. I want to play the Indiana Jones DLC, but like I don't know when we're gonna have time, because I'm trying to make sure that one, we're completing all the Yakuza games by, you know, whenever the next one comes out, if we can even do that, because next week, who knows. And I'm trying to, you know, and at the same time that we're doing that, I'm also trying to, like, you know, have a variety of gameplay for you guys to enjoy, of, you know, curated video games that Arch enjoys. And I don't know when we're gonna have time. It's fairly short from what I said. That's kind of a relief. DLC shouldn't be long. But ray tracing, ooh. I mean, that game is gorgeous. The Indiana Jones game is absolutely gorgeous. It just made my computer sound like a jet engine when I was running it. I was so glad. I was so glad that my microphone wasn't picking up how turbo my fan was going while we were playing that. The streamer didn't have the ray tracing and it was funky. Well, yeah, because they build the game around having the ray tracing. So when you turn it off, the game's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Can you help me? I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so we got Giovanni. Good game, terrible engine it was made in. I will say again, I liked that game. I liked that game a lot. I thought it was a pretty accurate representation of like what playing an Indiana Jones movie would be like. Like I talked a lot like while we were playing it about how like it's cool that the way that the fighting works in the game, it's kind of sloppy because like Indiana Jones is not a polished fighter. So like it feels sloppy and clumsy because it's sloppy and he's sloppy and clumsy. And like I liked like the silly shit you could do, like you could throw chairs at people and stuff. Like that one guy that we kept hitting in the back of the head with the shovel into the hole. That was really great. I don't know why it was in first person. I mean, I do know why, because they didn't want people to be like, this is just Uncharted. You know, they didn't want people to just say it was Uncharted or whatever. But like, so like I get it, right? I don't know if first person was maybe the best choice for like some of the stuff, because like some of the boss fights were really funny, like weird funny, like they didn't feel good. The extra lighting needs to be optional. The old games were all pixels. I mean, the thing about games like that are hyper detailed, hyper beautiful, right? The thing about games like that is like it's nice but not necessary. You know? Like there are a lot of really cool games that are out right now. Oh my god, Thunder. Spark to 65? That's actually holy shit. We don't need Thunder. We've got Spark. That's crazy. But like you don't need it, right? You don't need hyper detail, you don't need hyper lighting. There's lots of games, very successful games that have very simple graphics compared to that. All right, I think we need a Thunderstone. So that's an issue, but we can take care of that real quick. Because I want to evolve Pikachu. Because like I'm thinking about like there's like a short list that's sort of been floating around for like what is probably going to be nominated for Game of the Year this year. Things that are going to get you know, get their flowers at the Game Awards and stuff this year. And like I think about like Clair Obscur, right? Clair Obscur, very small studio, very pretty game, but it's not hyper realistic ray tracing. Like it's very stylized and like whimsical looking. Clair Obscur is, you know, and like again, small studio, small team. Game doesn't need to be insane looking, right? Like that's like a Game of the Year contender this year, and it's not. It doesn't have ray tracing. Or like what else did I see on the short list? I saw Donkey Kong Bonanza was on the short list for best game of the year, which I haven't played yet, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. I wonder where I buy stones in here. Stones? What else was on the list? I saw, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? But like, there's lots of stuff coming out now from smaller studios that don't do that, and they're good games. Donkey Kong Bonanza looks neat, but I wouldn't play it myself. Yeah, I mean, the thing about that is my issue with you know, it just kind of rolls back to my general issue with the Switch 2, where like it's very expensive. It really doesn't do anything like better. It's better. I mean, like it's better than the Switch, right? But like that's sort of all it does, right? Like it's just better than the Switch. And the Switch is not like a... The Switch should not be like a mile marker, if that makes sense. Because the Switch is not like competing with big consoles, with like the Xbox and the PlayStation. So like, just being like, it's better, like that's not good enough. You know what I mean? I kind of want smaller games that could run through in like 10 hours or less. Tired of big homework games. But like, okay, so like that's why I got really into the last couple months. I've gotten really into Vampire Survivors. It was on Game Pass, and like even not on Game Pass, it's like incredibly inexpensive. It's like a $5 video game, but I've gotten hours and hours of entertainment out of it because it's like a rogue. It's, you know, it's an auto battler. It's sort of brain turn off, play video game kind of game. But like, I don't need to sink years of my life into Vampire Survivors, you know? Podgy, hey! Welcome in. Raichu's evolving. We saw this guy earlier. Okay, Gorochu. That looks sick. Podgy, how are you feeling about Silent Hill 2? If you guys haven't, let me hold on. I need to do some due diligence here. Make sure you guys are following Div. Make sure you guys are following Podgy. But yeah, Podgy, how do you feel about Silent Hill 2? Because like, I played that game when it came out, and it's very scary. I'm liking it. I don't usually do a lot of survival horror, but it's fun. It is fun. I like James. Silent Hill protagonists are always fun because they're all dum-dums. They're very dumb coded. Like, I played most of the Amnesia games, but that's all for horror for me. Oh my gosh. I love the Amnesia games because they are so funny to me. Watching people play Amnesia is so funny. There's a playlist, there's a playthrough. No, it's not a playthrough. It's like a video that my brother and I watched all the time of the first Amnesia game. It's like a bunch of guys, they're all playing it at the same time. It's like a LAN party kind of situation where like they're all in like a call, or LAN party is not the right word, but they're all like in a call and they're all playing Amnesia together. And their one buddy is just like not having it with the game. Their one friend is like very afraid. And it's these like, I think it's like 4 guys, and like guy number 1 is like whimpering, afraid of what's happening around him, and the other guys are just laughing at how freaked out their buddy is getting. And like the big moment of the video is like the guy's like freaking out, like he ran from one of the monsters, he's hiding in like a closet, and he the guy's like, oh, I think I know what party's on. Haha, they're all laughing. And then like one of the guys goes, oh shit, I found a bag of Milky Ways. And like right when he says that, monster comes around the corner and scares like Buddy, who's not having it. And he does like the most primal, like true fear screams I've ever heard. And it like it's like punctuated perfectly. And the guy's like, oh, I found Milky Ways. And then the guy like screams his brains out from the monster coming around the corner. And it's good memories of silly shit. But yeah, I'm glad you're liking Silent Hill. Silent Hill is so there's so many those games are not for the faint of heart. I'd give a kidney to be able to play Amnesia Dark Descent for the first time again. They're scary. They're really scary, those games. I don't do a lot of horror like on the channel because I'm kind of a bitch. But we played Resident Evil 4 when the remake came out. And that was really fun. I'm kind of debating back and forth on whether I'm gonna play 9 when it releases. I don't like first-person horror a lot because like I get really invested in the game and then it's like I'm there and I get more scared than a normal person probably would be. So, but yeah, it's cool you're playing. I'm excited. This is your first playthrough, right? You've never played Silent Hill before, right? Is that what I read? Oh my god, he's so cute! Stromachu! Look at his little face! Oh my god! He looks like, it's giving Gremlins a little bit. He's very, yeah, he's good and fuzzy. I like that. Silent Hill Virgin. Oh, I want to know. I'm going to have to, like, make sure I catch your streams because I'm really interested to see, like, how you feel about the story and stuff as you move through the story of that game. Because I think it's really good. I think the story is really good. Oh, Div, no problem. Absolutely. I need to get better about that when you guys come in. He's so fuzzy and cute. Oh my god. Aura Sphere? What the fuck? Are you a fighting type? No, he's a dark type. Oh my god. Oh my god. Honestly, I too need to be better about that. Yeah. Thank you for the shouty. Also reminds me I need to make sure to have auto shouty set up for you two in mine. You know what? I should do that because I'm terrible about remembering. All right, so I think he's Calm Mind. Holy shit. We don't worry about it, man. You don't need to do that. I appreciate you doing that though, Paji. I don't know if I think he's done. I don't think he's gonna evolve anymore. I'm awful, especially when I'm locked in. Auto shouts are a must. That sounds like me. That's me. You're just describing me. Well, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate like you guys shouting me out when I come in here, and I'm gonna try to be better about shouting you guys out when you come into my stream. It's a good idea. I probably should do that. I also should do that. All right. Do I need to mirror move? Ugh. Mirror move used to be the best flying type move. It's so bad. Thank God that there's been power creep and stuff in Pokemon, and there's just better moves now across the board. Oh, hi. Hi, cat. Uh-oh, is it dinner time? Did Dad forget? Did Dad forget to feed the babies? Sneero. I think we've seen Sneero. Say hi to her. Yeah. Div says hi. The one cat is very like, if she doesn't eat, she starts getting mean. So I'm gonna probably be right back and do that. But yeah, before I invest any more in that, let me be right back. I'll feed my cats, and we'll go fight Giovanni. Be right back. Crisis averted. Cats fed. You have a cat? I have 2 cats. Yeah. Yeah, they're in the Discord. I post them all the time. They're in the it's called like Familiars and Fur Babies. It's under the text channels. But I post them all the time. I have Scully, who's a little white cat, and I've got Stevie, who's a little tabby cat. Scully is a perfect princess angel, and Stevie is a goblin. Is a little goblin. All right. Let's level up Firo real quick, and then we'll get out of here. You don't have to do that, dude. I appreciate that, though. Do I want this guy to be that level up? Actually, you know what? I'm not feeling it. I kind of just want to go do things. I don't want to stand here and tap A. I'm sure you guys are like you were enthralled by the riveting gameplay of me just tapping A over and over again. But we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I love the Discord servers are easily sortable. I also like that. I need to the Archlich Discord might get cleaned up here. Maybe tomorrow, depending on how much time I have. Just because, like, I've got a lot of channels that maybe could be combined. Yeah, it's just a lot. I mean, I don't know. Full disclosure, right? This literally is my first rodeo with running, like, having a Discord, running a Discord, etc. So I'm like, I'm learning, right? So when I first set it up, I was like, I need a space for every individual thing. But now there's like a lot of channels. So like it looks kind of crowded. But yeah, that might happen tomorrow, depending on how much time I have. I sort my Discord servers based on which ones have self-promo. Makes it easier for me to just send when I have to. That's smart. That's a good idea. All right, so I think we want to go this way. This is what we want. I think because I'm in like 20 or 30 Discord servers. Bless. Me and my friends have a Discord because other message systems don't work for everyone, and we just gradually figured out how to do stuff. So yeah, I'm like, you know, learning as I go. So I set up like channels for like literally everything, and I don't need channels for literally everything. Whoa! Pincer? That's terrifying. That knocked me right out of the conversation I was having. Holy shit. That thing is scary as fuck. Fucking sleep paralysis demon over here. Holy shit. That's a vagina. Is it? Is it? It's got teeth and pincers. I'm no gynecologist, but I don't know. And some vagina. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I learned something today. Oh, here's Dead Rye. Oh. Mirror match. Let's go. Peer into the You guys are killing me. No, it's definitely a joke, Dev. There's the presence of teeth in the vagina is an extremely rare condition, known as the vagina dentata. It's technically caused by a type of tumor called the teratoma. Oh, that's true. That is like that sounds science enough for me. I believe that. I was thinking of the film Teeth. There's a film. Thanks, Dr. Google. I was thinking of the film Teeth. Because there's a film called Teeth that's about that. All right, I might have to... mirror match is not working. Ugh. I thought they were just flesh clump tumors of hair and teeth. I didn't know they would be in a specific body part. Well, they can kind of go... I don't know much. But I oh, right, he's part ghost. Fuck. If PP said teeth, it'd be like a beetroot. PPs are gross enough. It's already a gross thing. Yeah, so I can't hit this guy with anything. This was a bad swap. It was actually a very bad swap. I think I have to... No, don't do that. Don't Google that. Don't Google that. Don't put that on your search history. Don't do that. Wouldn't it be like a leech? I guess. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I have to beat this thing first, and then I can do like the logistics of how the PP teeth would work. Right? Like I have to hold on. I have to consolidate my brain power here real quick. Because I'm making bad plays because I'm thinking about the PP teeth. So, okay, I guess that would depend on the placement, right, of the tumor, right? Because, like, if it was, say, like, along the PP, right, it would be more like ridges, right? Your teeth... Stop. No way. Your teeth run. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck, Delta. It doesn't exist. Just show me there are teeth marks on penis in articles. Oh, that's different. That's different. Nidorulee. Have we seen this one? I think we've seen this one. Luckily, my big boy Blastoise here is just annihilating everybody. I hope that sometimes we just learn things. That's how I feel about streams sometimes. Sometimes I just open up stream and sometimes you guys say stuff and then that stuff just lives in my brain for the rest of my life. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful Because you know what's going to happen? Tonight, Katie's going to get home. And Katie's going to be like, how was stream? And I'm going to be like, it was really cool. I was playing Pokemon. We evolved a bunch of Pokemon. They were really cool looking. There were some scary ones, but they were pretty cool looking. And then we started thinking about what it would be like if ding-dongs had teeth. If like a wing-wong had teeth on it. And then she'll go, what the fuck? Sit on that thought for a second, and then my wife will join in with that conversation. Like, Katie will be like, well, I guess if it had teeth, it would make sense if the teeth were there. Like, in that location. Or that location. Hi. Okay, not teeth, but... Did you Google? What? Did you Google? You guys should not have Googled that if you Googled that. Penises don't need help being gross. Look, you don't gotta tell me, sister. You don't gotta tell me. It's truly like the most unsightly. Oh! Oh no! Oh, he's squaring up! Oh, he's squaring up to me! Oh no! Oh no! Fellas, you're at the club, and Diglinoid grabs your girl's ass. What do you even do? What do you even do, fellas? What do you even do? What do you even do? Dinglenoid. He should be Dinglenoid. That makes more sense to me. I'm glad he doesn't have the form before this. He has like a little rock peepee, and it's like, it's very distracting. He was ready to fight me. That's his girl now. Right? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Dan, hey. Thanks for stopping in. Also, Shulk is funny. Yeah, I tried naming... I'm not always like a Pokemon nickname person. And sometimes chat gets on me about not nicknaming Pokemon. So I'm nicknaming everything. Everything is a Marvel. Any Pokemon I catch is a Marvel, like, adjacent name. So this was a lady. And I was gonna name it Hulk, because it literally, the form before this is just the Hulk. It's a big green Machoke or Machamp. And I was like, oh, it's a lady. I guess I could call it She-Hulk. And then I thought She-Hulk is dumb, so I just did Shulk. Bonham Bell. I guess that answers our question if Annihilate was what it turns into, because that's definitely not Annihilate. I didn't Google nothing. Delta, that sounds like maybe you Googled something. That, to me, that maybe sounds like you Googled something. Would I be wrong? I had to find an image I already had to illustrate. I just had to find an image I already had to illustrate a thought. Unnerving. No, I already had. Ice Punch. But yeah, they're all Marvel names. What was happening when we first started playing was I would catch something, I would think of a Marvel name for it, and then I would talk a long time about how I thought that character could work in Rivals, and then I was running out of brain space for those ideas. So now I'm just nicknaming them, and I'm not doing that anymore. I was out of hard drive for fan creating rivals characters. In regards to the okay, not teeth, but I had to find a specific thing. Okay. I believe you. I believe you. So this is Machiton. Is this Thanos? Is this Thanos? Maybe? Or it's got the Thanos like chin lines. And like the way it's holding like it's one hand up. Maybe it's like yeah, like Titan, yeah. Ow! Okay. That did not do a lot of damage. This fucking Arcanine evolution that's just straight up a dragon is kind of sick, actually. I could definitely see why they didn't actually make this a Pokemon, because it's very strong. Though I guess, you know, we did do that a little bit today. Delta and I were talking about, like, Toad from the X-Men being in Rivals and how that would be a cool idea. There needs to be more X-Men characters. I know, like, they're probably worried about overloading the game with X-Men, but I would love more X-Men characters in that game. I streamed a little longer than usual today, and now I am too tired, having second thoughts about studying French. Div, you have to remind me, is this like a class that you're going to, or is it like an independent thing, like you do it at home? All right, don't I have to like reset the, yeah. Gym puzzles, am I right? Am I right? Would John approve of this two-toe Pokemon? I'm not thinking I should go study, do my homework, or take a nap. So I do individual classes online. Okay. So my advice is that if you have time to study later and you can sleep now, you should sleep, because sleep is good for you, right? So if you are able to, I have a class in 2 hours and I have homework. Yeah, that's a rock and a hard place, that's for sure. I hope we have enough gas in the tank to beat Giovanni. I feel like we do. I feel like Jeffrey is kind of a monster. It's fine. I'm just sharing thoughts. That's just me on stream all the time. I just say things. All right, Giovanni. I feel like I know what he's gonna have. I'm not super concerned about it. Wahaha! Welcome to my hideout. It shall be so until I can restore Team Rocket to its former glory. You found me again, so be it. This time, I'm not holding back. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. I think I'm gonna go study. I'll force myself, so I'll lurk. Well, thanks for hanging out, Div. Have a nice lurk. Appreciate you being here. All right, Patrafinks. We know this. We know Patrafinks. It's funny because I think it's maybe supposed to be like Cleopatra, and that's why they're doing Patrafinks. But it does kind of feel like they're like patronizing, like it's a patronizing Sphinx. Like it's like, did you really want to do that? Did you really want to use surf just then? Oh, I fainted. Okay. Like that's why they're pushing French as a language more. It's also pretty dog-shaped. It is kind of dog-shaped. I think I'll just keep Blastoise in. Blastoise is kind of clearing here. Oh my god, Diglenoid's back. Oh no. Oh my god. Ah! So much damage. Jesus Christ. Get this fucking thing out of here. Do you think its little hands and feet are just other Diglett heads that have evolved to be hands and feet? Like specialized, like they're heads still, but they're just specialized limbs now. All right, Nidiarch. I think Big Wheel might be good here. He's talking about. Oh, okay, I see. I have nothing to say about that topic, so I'll just let you guys talk about it. I'll just keep saying stupid shit about Pokemon, and I mean, learning other languages is a good idea. I'll say that in general, because you never know when you're going to need to use that language to help a person. Like I have very limited. I took French in school because it was offered to us, and so I know a little French, but I also know like a little Spanish because I worked in kitchens and stuff for a while. In like my 20s, I was a server and I was a dishwasher, and so like I picked up some Spanish working in restaurants. So I generally tell people I speak restaurant Spanish, but like Canadian French is somewhat different. I've never known the particular difference between Quebecois French and France French. It's probably just like colloquialisms, right? Like I don't know either, but I would imagine it's like. Do you like that, Quebecois? Like, like I. The more languages you learn, the more full sentences you forget in a language. That's also true. That's also true. Do I full restore? I do. Oh, get fucked, Giovanni. All that work for nothing. I always find, I mean, the big thing with like knowing like the little bit of Spanish that I know, there's been a couple of times where like I've been able to help a person out that needed some help because I spoke a little bit of Spanish. Nothing like crazy. Like I, helped somebody find a public telephone one time, and like I diffused a problem between one of my employees at the coffee shop and a Spanish-speaking person. I say my employees. I was a manager. I wasn't like in charge or anything. I just, essentially. The fact that most languages are structured around the same way, are structured kind of the same way in order of importance. English fucking isn't. Yeah, I mean, English is, there's a reason why people say that English is like the hardest language to learn. Because it's like, English is made up of like, it's like, because it's like a little bit of like Germanic language. It's a little bit of like Romance language. It's a little bit of like what's like, it's like Gaelic, a little bit of like Gaelic. Also, it's a linguistic spit bucket. Yeah. Whoa! Is that Onyx? That kind of looks like a mess. That one looks a little messy. I like the idea of Onyx. Onyx needs evolutions. Steelix can evolve. That's fine. This looks a little messy. Like all these like goobs hanging off of his face down there. I don't know like what the move is for that. Like what we were thinking. It's a big worm. It's the Alaskan bullworm. Wow, that's a super effective attack. Hey guys, that was a super effective attack just then. I'm gonna need to get more earthquakes. Do I have anything for my PP? This is just two big boys slamming up against each other, I think. Because I don't know how much damage he's actually... Whoa! That was kind of a lot. That's super effective. I don't know what to do here. I mean, the fact that he has Earthquake disabled is kind of nice, but I might be in trouble. Now, it's speed. Now, I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know if this guy is like... I think it's steel type. Still. But my... Oh, so I didn't mean to hit Metal Claw again. I was kind of hoping to get the... Yeah! Okay, cool. That should help a little. Fuck. Boy. Oh, I wouldn't be... I was about to say a poison type would help, but no, because it's steel type. We wouldn't be able to poison it anyway. It would be really funny if he beat me here. Though, just from all of the cursing itself. Yeah, I think... Oh, he might beat me. He might beat me. I like its extra eyes. That is a neat touch. That is a neat touch. That's good. Fuck. That's alright, we'll survive it. Oh, that's right, it boosted its attack 100 times. Okay. I think maybe Shulk is the move. That was close. I'll be honest, I had a thought where I was like, I'm gonna have to do this fight again next week. I'm gonna have to come back next week to beat Giovanni. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. We've gone this whole run, I think, without losing to a gym leader. I'm like pretty sure. Nadominate. Hey, yo. I might have to revive somebody. That's cool. Yeah, intimidate is right. You definitely have intimidated me. All right, I might have to like... Let me see how much damage this does. Yeah, that's not exactly worth it. I mean, like, Big Wheel might be actually a good move here, but Big Wheel is fainted. Do I have Max Revive? I cannot believe that I am at a point where I'm like, oh my god. Thank God for Rhydon. Or Rhyperior. Do I not have revives? I have to have revives. I hate that I can't auto sort. I don't have any revives. I'm a fool. Okay. You know what, though? This is fitting, right? Because I was like, I'm not worried about Giovanni. That's nothing. I'm not worried. And now it's like, uh-oh. Like, ew, his little... Oh, those are thunderstones around its neck. All right, I hate doing this because I think you're a great little man, Stromachu, but I need it'd be cool if he survived this. He's not going to. He's definitely not going to, but sorry, Stromachu. I like you a lot. I'm gonna keep you on the team, I think, but I needed to use you to... I hope this doesn't... I mean, I'm part steel. I hope this doesn't hurt me too much. Oh, it's hurt me a lot. That's a lot. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Reborn? Is that what's gonna happen? Whoa! That's what my man's gonna become? It's Godzilla. Oh, Sneero's beak situation is not great. How do you eat? With your beak doing that? So this is gonna hurt. I'm under leveled. Oh my god. Am I gonna lose? Is this what's gonna happen? Am I gonna lose to fucking my least favorite Pokemon family? That can't be right. I can't go out like that. Okay, thank Christ. Oh, that would have been so... I do nothing. Whenever we play a Pokemon game and we run into Rhyhorn or Rhydon or Rhyperior, I'm always like, this thing sucks. And I don't like them. They're bad. And if I had lost to one of those Pokemon and had to like do the whole gym fight over, I would have crashed out, I think. No, it was a truly intense fight. You've won. It's proof. Here's the Earth badge. And I got $7,000. Thank you. Oh, I hope when he evolves it fixes his beak, because he can't get food now. Whoa! Ornitho? Ornithos. That would be like... That's... Man, Latin, huh? Because, like... I think that just means bird. I think it just means bird. All right, yeah, he lost, so he's finished. He's disbanding Team Rocket. Yep. And then he says, let's meet again someday. And then, canonically, he does not. It's the evil crow from Inuyasha. Do I remember that? Do I remember the crow from Inuyasha? Katie hasn't watched Inuyasha in a minute. She got really into the pit. Like that medical show, The Pit. And she like abandoned Inuyasha for the pit. It's really... I was like, oh, that poor dog boy. That poor dog boy. All right. That was a good heal. Just like how Kikyo abandoned Inuyasha. Dang. And then she became a soulless girl eater. So that went well, I think. Right? We did a dungeon, we did 2 gyms, we evolved a bunch of Pokemon. I think it's time for me to save the game, and then we're going to say goodbye to all of our friends on YouTube. And I'm not going to accidentally delete the scene that I was clicking on in OBS. We're not going to do that. Boop. YouTube, thank you so much for watching. We saw so many cool evolved Pokemon today. We made some good progress. Some real good progress. So we're probably going to be finishing this up. Maybe next time we play, we might finish this. We'll have to see. YouTube, remember to do those things that YouTube likes for you to do. Remember, you can come hang out with us on Discord. And of course, the most important thing of all is to remember to take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.